Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing something like this. You're gonna absolutely hate me for this one, Mom. I need you to understand, though, I don't have a choice. You're my only option left.
What's the matter, Sam? I've never really heard you speak this way before. Is something wrong?
This is bad, Mom. It really is. Honestly, I was thinking about hiding this from you. Maybe I could figure out a way to do this on my own. But I realized it's impossible. I can't live in this town anymore.
Are you serious? I thought you and Nicole were really enjoying yourselves there. Are you saying it's not to your liking anymore? I guess it has a lot of young kids running around these days. I can imagine they're causing quite the ruckus. It's probably not the best neighborhood to live in if you two are considering raising a family or something.
Come on, Mom. The neighborhood's beautiful. I like the number of kids running around here. I like that they're outside doing things together. It's a good community. If I could have it my way, I would live here forever. Except that's not gonna happen. Everything's turned upside down now.
Well, if you really like the area and whatnot, then what's the issue here? Why don't you just stay there?
It's because of the money, Mom. It's because of how much we have to pay to actually be here. It's not within our budget anymore.
I see what's going on. I guess that little drinking addiction of yours has come around again, huh? Every now and then you'll have a relapse. Well, look, I just want you to know that this isn't new. Your father had to go through the same thing. I've had to put up with that a lot of times when he was still alive. This must be something that runs in the family. I know it's hard to resist, son, but you just gotta develop the willpower. You gotta think about what's important here. Do you want to indulge in your own selfish desires, or do you want to prioritize your marriage? I'm telling you right now, Nicole will start hating you if you're doing anything to sabotage the household.
Mom, stop. You're getting way off track here. I haven't been drinking at all. That's not the issue. But you might be right about me sabotaging the household. Maybe that is my fault.
What do you mean?
The thing is, I've already told you about all the things that were going on in my company, right? I told you what I had to put up with. I figured it was high time that I finally changed jobs, got something better. As it happens, I've been putting all of my efforts into doing that. Every day I go to work, come home, and look for more work. After that, I sleep, and it's just rinse and repeat. I've been continuing the same sick cycle for ages now.
I get it. So you found it hard to get a job, huh? You're getting stressed out and it's affecting your work performance.
No, Mom. That's just the thing. I did get a job. I found somewhere different, and it's perfect. The problem is how Nicole reacted to that.
Did she want you to keep your last job? I would have assumed she'd be happy that you changed your job. That means you get a higher salary, right?
You're thinking exactly as she did. I guess I can't blame either of you. That seems to be the image around changing your job. You go to a new company and they offer you a higher competitive salary. The fact of the matter is, I wasn't able to find a place that would let me work on those terms. In fact, I got the exact opposite. I found somewhere that offered me a lower salary.
Are you kidding me right now? They're paying you less!
Yeah, but here's the thing, Mom. This is a really good company. In terms of the working environment and the people, I couldn't ask for anything better. I absolutely love it here. I'd be crazy to think about working anywhere else. What I sacrifice in pay, I make up for being able to operate in a stress-free environment.
I see. Well, if you think that's the best decision to make, then I can't argue with that. I'm pretty sure Nicole would understand, too. So you get a little bit of a dip in your salary. So what? It's not going to drastically affect your lifestyle or anything. You might have to sacrifice a couple of things here and there, but that doesn't mean you can't keep living in that neighborhood. Don't be so glum about things all the time. You're exaggerating your circumstances. It's not as bad as you think it is, especially since Nicole has her job.
You just don't get it, Mom. The thing that I'm trying to say is that Nicole doesn't have her job anymore.
She doesn't? What happened?
Yeah, she quit. She's been waiting for a moment like this forever, it seems. For the past 10 years of our marriage, she's been waiting for an opportunity to finally be free and just stay at home. She figured now was the time that she could actually do that. I finally changed my job, and that would mean an increase in my pay, right? At least that's what she thought. She has no idea that my pay has actually decreased, and she just went off and quit her job without even talking to me about it.
Are you serious? How did you find out about that?
It was soon after I passed my interview. She asked me how it went, and I said that it was looking good. The company was very interested in hiring me. Next thing you know, she just quits her job the next day. She didn't even give them 2 weeks' notice. She just ups and leaves.
Is she even allowed to do that? I wonder how the company she was working for is going to cope.
It hasn't been easy for them, I'll say that.
Well, can't you just tell her how it is? She needs to know that you can't sustain the income you have now. She either has to get back into the job she was originally doing or find a new one.
That's just the thing, Mom. Now that she's had a taste of freedom, she doesn't want to go back to work. She's become incredibly lazy. She doesn't want to do anything. She said it was always her dream to stay home and support her husband. She wanted to have an amazing house and be an amazing wife for him. She didn't want to be working in the first place. From what she told me, she wished she had met me before she began working in that company. That way, she could have been a stay-at-home wife from the very beginning.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really feel like Nicole would make a good stay-at-home wife. I don't think she'd be pulling her weight. The better option is to have both of you working.
In all honesty, I feel the same way, but it's so hard to get her into gear. But anyway, look, Mom, at the end of the day, we're absolutely screwed. I mean, I've tried doing this. I've tried supporting the house on my income alone, but I haven't been able to keep up with the rent. Because of that, I knew at some point that we'd be kicked out of the place, and what do you know? What's the first thing I wake up to this morning? An eviction letter in the mailbox.
My poor, poor boy. You're such a hard worker. I wish you didn't have all this stress all the time.
I know. The moment I move to a new company thinking that everything's gonna be sunshine and roses, something like this happens. And now I'm actually forced to make a decision that I'm ashamed of.
What do you mean?
You know how Dad used to be, right? You know how much he talked about me making it out there on my own? Being my own man, not relying on anyone for anything? I should be the type of person that people can rely on. I wonder what he's thinking of me right now. Crying to my mom about how hard things are, crying to her about how I couldn't handle the situation. And now look at me, I actually have to grovel at your feet just to come back home.
What a load of nonsense. Is that really how you feel about this situation? I'm not that type of mother. I'm not the type of person that's just going to push my son away.
I know, Mom, but Dad's gonna be looking down on me with shame. I'm such a loser. How could I let it come to this?
This isn't your fault. You didn't expect Nicole to do something like this, so I don't want you to blame yourself. Sometimes these things happen, and we need someone to lend us a hand. It's not something that we should be ashamed of.
Even so, Mom, I'm intruding on your lifestyle. I know when Dad passed away, you just wanted your peace. You wanted to be on your own and contemplate life, and now Nicole and I are going to be barging in there?
You're looking at this the wrong way. Do you really think I'm the type of mother that would grimace at the fact that her son is coming back home? You have no idea how much I've missed my little boy. I mean, sure, when your father died, I did want some internal peace, but I can't be like that forever. Don't forget that doing this type of thing gets lonely. It'd be good to have some company every now and then. Not only that, but it might be a good chance for you and Nicole to get along with each other.
I'm glad you're able to look at this positively, Mom. I definitely don't have that ability. I guess I take on Dad's pessimistic side, huh?
You're definitely right about that. It's about time you finally saw the bright side of things.
Thanks, Mom. Thank you for everything. I just want you to know that this isn't going to be permanent. This is only a temporary solution. I'm doing everything I can to get out of here. I can screw up once, but I can't do it twice, and I will fix my mistakes. I'm gonna find a way to move out as fast as possible. I don't care if it means raising my salary or just finding a cheaper neighborhood to live in. Please, just give me a little bit of time.
Take all the time you want, Sam. I don't want you to feel pressured. You're already stressed about things enough. In the meantime, I'm very excited to have you and Nicole home. It's going to be good to cook for someone apart from myself. Nicole, just what in the world is going on? You've only been living here for 2 weeks and you're pulling something like this. Pulling something like what? Well, why is it that I come home and see contractors trying to size up our place? They're telling me we put in a request to renovate. Apparently they got your authorization for it or something. Can you explain what this is about? Well, yeah, I'm just renovating my home. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? This isn't your home to renovate. Where do you get the idea that you can just come to my house and start changing things around here? And anyway, what type of renovations were you thinking about having in the first place? Gee, I don't know. Let me think about that one. Maybe the whole thing? My whole house? Yeah. I mean, if this place is going to be where your son and I raise a family, then I want it to actually be a decent house. There's no way we're going to live in this piece of crap. Don't you dare call my home a piece of crap. Don't you understand that this is the place my husband built? This has been the family home for my son's whole life. It's been around even before he was born. My husband was the one who helped design it and even gave the workers a hand here and there to build it. So do you mind apologizing for the statement you just made? Look, I don't care if the damn thing was made by Genghis Khan. A turd on the sidewalk is a turd on the sidewalk. Doesn't matter who put it there. What the hell did you just say? Yeah, look. No offense, but I'm surprised you even raised your son here. Can't this be classified as child abuse or something? This place feels like a damn mental asylum. You really got a lot of nerve, don't you? But regardless of what you think about it, I'm not letting you change things around here. I don't want to see people coming into this house trying to renovate it again. You know, you keep saying that over and over. My house, my house, my house. Since when has this place been your house? Why would you ask me something so stupid, Nicole? Ever since it was built, this place has been mine. Yeah, I get that. But your husband died quite recently, right? Yeah? What about it? Okay, well, if that's the case, then he would have let someone take over the house. He would have had a successor. Who do you think that person would be? Me, of course. Actually, no. It's going to be his son. The father gives everything to the son. That's just how it works. It's how it's worked for hundreds of years. It doesn't matter how you put it. This is Sam's place. It's not yours. You're living here out of the goodness of our hearts. You should show us a little bit of respect. Are you trying to play a joke on me or something right now, Nicole? It's meant to be the other way around, isn't it? You're the one who should be grateful for being able to stay here. My son is the one who needed a place to stay. You guys lost your previous home, right? He asked me if I could let you stay here, and that's exactly what I'm doing. You really know how to twist the situation, don't you, Melinda? Don't you realize that he's just making a tactical decision? A tactical decision? Yeah. I know he's doing the right thing by changing jobs and earning a lot of money for it. But just because he's earning a lot of money doesn't mean he can just throw it around willy-nilly. He's gotta be smart with it. Of course, we could have stayed in the place we were originally, but a piece of crap like that isn't worth how much it costs. We could also buy a new place of our own, take out a loan on it and whatnot. That could be another option. But what's the best thing we can do? We can just renovate a place he already owns. We can change this house into the place we want to live in. I have to say, that's my husband for you. He's quite smart. You really have no idea what's going on, do you, Nicole? Is that actually what you think is going on? Do you really think that Sam is earning a lot of money? Well, he has to. He just changed his job. What's the other reason he would do something like that? Do you even know the type of situation he was in, working at his previous company? If you look at the statistics for companies in our area, that one's known for the most reputable for treating their workers like cattle. They've got no regard for each individual person that works there. He was under a lot of stress. Long hours, a million tasks he had to do, and intense pressure from upper management. He didn't move from that company for bigger and better money. He moved so he could actually have a stable peace of mind. Unfortunately, the cost of that is a reduction in his salary. If you ask me, he's probably the smartest one in that company. I don't know why everyone else is sticking around at a place like that, even if the salary is good. Yeah, right. Even if what you're saying is true, I know he's got some plan to make a lot of money. This is him, after all. He's given me the opportunity to quit my own job. Now you listen here. You drove out the contractors today, and that's the last time you do it. I don't want you meddling in the renovations of my home. You got that? This is the last time we talk about this. Nicole, this is the most immature thing anyone has ever done to me in my whole life. How dare you send me out to the shops, take my key, and lock me out of my own home? What the hell is going on here? What choice did you leave me? Look at you constantly driving the contractors away when they're trying to access the house. I can't have you doing that. You need to be punished for your insolent behavior. I want you to stay out there all night. You can come in when my husband comes home.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, I won't be coming home for a while now. I can't believe I have to deal with this. Nicole, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Is that you, Sam?
Yeah, it's me. On a day when I have overtime at work and so many things I need to do, my mother comes to me telling me that you locked her out of the house? She's been banging on the door for hours. Why would you do something like this?
Because she's an absolute witch! She keeps trying to stop us from renovating our own home. I think she's got dementia or something. You really gotta think about putting her in a home. We gotta get her out of here!
The only people that are getting out of that house are us, Nicole.
What did you just say?
Yeah, it's not even our place to begin with. Hasn't my mom told you that I'm not the one who owns it?
Well, of course you are. Your dad died and he passed it on to you. It's only logical.
My dad passed it on to my mom.
He did what now?
Yeah, my dad loved my mom to bits. She was his biggest support his whole life. He had a hard life trying to get a good job and build his own house, and my mom understood that. She supported him every step of the way and didn't ask for one thing from him. She was a really good person. She was a good mother and a good wife, something I wish you could be at some point.
What are you talking about? I'm the best wife there is.
Yeah, whatever. There's a lot that needs to be worked on. But anyway, you know what? We've stayed here long enough. We've harassed her beyond measure, and I had no idea it would come to this. We're out of here.
Come on, Sam, don't say that. This is our home we're talking about. We can't leave. We've even paid for the renovations and everything.
What do you mean we've paid for them?
Well, look, when I was talking with the contractors, we arranged for about $200,000 to renovate the place.
Yeah, okay, like hell we're gonna be paying for something like that.
Well, we have to now. I already made a down payment of $50,000.
You did what now?
Yeah, I took the money from my parents. Now all we have to do is rely on you to earn the remaining $150,000.
So you're telling me that you could get money from your parents and they didn't mind at all?
Of course I can.
Why didn't you tell me about this in the past?
Well, you know, because I wanted to surprise you with this. I wanted you to see the amazing things that I was doing. But guess what? My parents aren't just lending us this money. We're going to have to pay them back too. Isn't this exciting? Who knows what this place is going to turn into? It's going to be amazing. I just know it.
I want you to stay the hell away from me, Nicole.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I need to think about some things.
Think?
Yes, think. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do when I come home tonight, so just let me cool down and we'll have a chat in the future.
Oh my god, Sam, I don't know what's going on. You seem so angry at me. You don't hate me, do you?
Just give me my space.
Come on, Sam, I was only trying to do the right thing. Please don't be mad.
I said, give me my damn space.
Come on, Sam, you're keeping me on edge now. You guys haven't come back in a week. I'm here all on my own. What's going on? Look, I'm sorry to say, but Sam is still in a bad mood and he doesn't want to talk to you. He's made a decision. What's going to happen, though? What do you mean he's made a decision? Well, if you want that place so much, Nicole, you can have it. I'll move out. That's what you want, right? Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah. In exchange, I'll be moving into your parents' house. I'm sorry, what now? That's right. I'll be moving there, and they're going to be the ones to take care of me. You can't move into my parents' house. There's no room for you. There is if we take down your room. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I told your parents about everything that's been happening. I told them how demanding you are. I told them that you had the audacity to claim that this house was yours. And I also told them how lazy you were. I am not lazy! You definitely are. You would have been a horrible stay-at-home wife. You didn't do anything. You got me to cook for you. You got me to clean the house. And you almost purposely made a mess. Your parents weren't happy to hear that. They said they tried to instill good habits in you, and for a period of time you were doing fine. But it seems like you've gone back to your old ways. I think I could see a vein popping out of your dad's head when he heard this. Oh my god. This can't be happening! You know how my parents are, right? They're crazy! Who knows what they're going to do after this? That's a really good question. What about Sam? Are things going to be okay between him and I? I'm sure you'll get your answer in time. But for now, you're going to have to deal with the wrath of your parents. Nicole was put on full blast after that. I always thought her parents were very calm and docile people. But when I heard them get angry at Nicole, I couldn't help but walk a couple of blocks down the street. Being in that house, listening to her father roar at her was deafening. They arranged for Nicole to come home and take care of me every now and then, repaying me for all those times I had to take care of her. She absolutely hates having to do that, but it's nothing compared to what she has to do outside of those times. You see, my son had a plan. He would stay married to her, but he wanted her to pay off the contractors. She was the one who was going to pay for every cent of it. Eventually, the house was renovated. In all honesty, Sam was really upset about this. He wanted his family home after all. At the same time, it was a good place to raise his own family. After she paid everything off, he let some time pass and finally got the divorce. He kept the house and left her on the streets. After the amount of disrespect she showed towards me, he could never truly accept her as a proper wife. I hear that she's finding it hard to get another partner. She's got issues with respecting the mother of whoever she's seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if she dies alone. As for my son, he's got very good prospects. Having a house is a big plus, so I'm sure he's going to find a good woman in no time.
Honey, you better have a good explanation for this. What have you been doing behind my back?
And to think that you were so naive all this time. You've really improved a lot. Not bad, Sharon. I've got to give it to you. I never would have imagined you'd be trailing me. I'll admit it. It's my fault that I let my guard down.
What's the meaning of this, Mark? Why have you been going into a motel with another woman? You've been doing this regularly for the past few months. Did you meet her at the bar? Please tell me I'm mistaken. Mark, I want you to tell me that this is all a misunderstanding. Tell me that it's just a brief fling. Nothing more. Tell me, Mark. I'm begging you.
Are you really that dumb? Yes, Sharon, I've been cheating on you with another woman behind your back. Since you know about the affair, we should just go ahead and get a divorce. Trust me, it's better for the both of us.
Are you being serious? I can't believe this. I refuse to accept it, Mark.
For the longest time, I've been worrying about how to break the news to you. But since you've already found out, I'm actually quite relieved, to tell you the truth. Let's not waste any more time, Sharon. Let's just hurry up and get divorced. I'm sure you wouldn't want to live with me anymore. How are you going to be able to trust a cheater, right, Sharon?
How could you bring up the subject of divorce so casually? Do you not even care how I'm feeling right now? Our Brad just turned 3 years old last April. Poor boy. He needs you. He needs his father.
So what? Does it really make a difference whether I'm around or not? The boy won't even notice. And besides, I don't raise him anyways. Unless this is about something else. It's all about the money, isn't it, Sharon? All right, tell you what, sweetheart. You can keep the house and the car. I'll give you all the cash I own, everything. It's all yours. Now, are you satisfied? Can we please go ahead and file for divorce?
You're gonna give me everything, you said? Are you out of your mind? Your entire net worth is about $500,000. You're willing to give up all that just to get a divorce from me? Do you really love that girl that much?
I love her to death. I am so crazy about her. Whenever we're together, I feel like I'm the king of the world. We're thinking about starting a new family together. Maybe have a kid or two. We've already started looking for a new home. Probably we'll move out of state. It'll be kind of awkward to bump into you, even by accident. In the meantime, I'll give you custody of our son. I'll also hand over my parental rights. I'll give you anything you want. Anything at all, Sharon. Let's just get the divorce proceedings over and done with. Got it?
Mark, are you seriously telling me that you're willing to give up custody and parental rights of our son? If you go ahead and surrender them, you will no longer have any legal rights over Brad. Is that what you really want? This is not something to be taken lightly. I urge you to reconsider, Mark. Please be rational.
He's only 3 years old. He won't remember a thing. Look, Sharon, if we drag this pointless marriage on any longer, it'll only get worse for Brad when he gets older. Is that what you want? Do you really want to make your son suffer through his parents' unhappy marriage?
You're talking about Brad as if he's only my son. He's your son too, you know. You're flesh and blood. How could you be so callous? Don't you feel sorry for him in the least bit? You should be ashamed of yourself for what you're putting him through.
Enough talk already. So, Sharon, are you going to divorce me or not? I don't have all day. I was supposed to meet my baby at the bar about half an hour ago. Looks like I'll be running late. Oh man, she's going to be so pissed.
All right, let's get a divorce. But let me just make one thing very clear. You are a complete failure, both as a husband and as a father.
Oh yeah, booyah! You promised, Sharon. It's all set in stone. You better not change your mind later on.
Promise me one thing, Mark. That you'll see Brad from time to time. You're still his father, after all. Oh, yeah, sure, of course. As long as we get that divorce, I'll be willing to do anything. Anything for my boy. Hey, Mark. Tomorrow is our son's birthday.
Oh, really? Wow, time flies. I completely forgot about that.
Why don't you take Brad out to eat at a nice restaurant or something? Remember your promise? It's already been a year since you last saw him.
Oh man, I have a huge backlog of unfinished work that I have to get through by the end of the week. Alright, tell you what, I'll pick up Brad for lunch tomorrow. Get him his favorite McDonald's Happy Meal. Sound good? Hey, Sharon, starting from next week, can you stop sending Brad to my house? I'm afraid he'll no longer be welcome here. My girlfriend is tired of seeing that kid. He constantly cries in front of her, and the last thing I want to do is upset my angel.
You obnoxious, low-life jerk! You're just a piece of trash, you know that?
Whoa. Watch the language there, Sharon. Calm down, girl.
Fine. You'll never see Brad again. From now on, you're no longer his dad. Let's just cut off all ties with each other. That's what you want, don't you? I'm just glad that my son won't have to call a dirtbag like you dad anymore. He's much better off not having a father at all. You are dead to him.
All right then, you took the words right out of my mouth, Sharon. Thanks. Hey, Sharon, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Ben. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Are you working right now? It must be tough being a single mom. You know, juggling a full-time job while raising a kid.
It's not too bad since I can work from home. But what about you? You have to go door to door promoting your company's business, right? And we're right in the middle of a heat wave here in Austin. Yikes. I can only imagine how tiring being a salesman must be. You should have just accepted the managerial position when you were offered the promotion last time. At least you'd be able to work comfortably inside of an air-conditioned office room.
I think I'm better suited for sales work. I can't imagine sitting at a desk all day taking phone calls and writing emails. What a bore. Totally not my thing. At least I'll be able to burn off the calories while getting paid. It's better for my health in the long run.
Well, that's an interesting way to think about it.
So, how's everything with you? How's your freelance work coming along? Is Brad settling into second grade all right?
Yep. He loves his new teacher in his class. If it weren't for that, I'd be stuck at him at home all day while trying to manage my freelance gig. And you know I'm not much of a multitasker either.
What time is Brad getting off from school today? We should meet up for dinner together later tonight. There's a Red Lobster about 10 minutes away from where I work. Maybe we can all go there.
That sounds great, Ben. We'd love that. But are you sure you're not going to be too exhausted by that time?
What? No, not at all. I always look forward to seeing you and Brad. Seeing the smiles on your faces is my sole pleasure in life.
Oh, Ben. It's been almost 2 years since we started dating. You're still the same kind, charming person now as when I first met you. How can a guy be as dedicated and loyal as you?
Babe, I promise to stay by your side and make you and Brad happy. And I will continue to love you all the more. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Oh, Ben, stop it. I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm so lucky to have met such an awesome guy like you, Ben. I really mean it.
Same here. I'm so glad to have met a woman like you. Sharon, let's get married. We'll plan for our wedding next year.
Wait, are you proposing to me right now? Well, that was sudden. Completely caught me off guard.
I was going to propose to you at dinner tonight, but I just couldn't help myself. You and I have both gone through divorce once before. We both understand the pain that comes with separating from our respective spouses. My ex-wife left me nothing but emotional trauma and financial debt, but I am not going to let that get in the way of my future happiness. Let's start a new life together. I believe that we can make it work out. As long as we have each other, we can overcome anything. I'll care for you and support you as long as we're together, Sharon. My mom actually called me earlier today. She gave me her blessing to go ahead with the marriage plans.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. The last time I met your mom, I was worried that she didn't like me very much. She didn't say much or smile at me at all. I thought I completely failed at making a good first impression on her.
Oh no, Mom's just worried about me. She knows how much of a hard time I had with my ex-wife, especially with the divorce. It has nothing to do with you, so don't take it personally. I'm sure she's very fond of you. Let's set up a lunch meeting with your dad. Ask him if he has any free days next week. I'll reserve a spot for all of us at a nice hotel. I can't wait to see my future father-in-law and ask him for his daughter's hand in marriage.
It's kind of weird hearing you calling my dad your future father-in-law.
Soon we'll all be one big happy family. Oh, my precious babies.
Hey, if I'm one of your babies, doesn't that make you my father?
I guess you can think of it that way. But you're the older baby, Sharon. Remember that.
All right, Dad. Whatever you say. Hi, Dad.
Oh, hey, sweetheart. How are you? I've been so busy remodeling the kitchen, I completely forgot to give you a call these past few days.
Oh, don't worry about it. Actually, I should have been better about keeping in touch with you. Sorry about that, Dad. Anyway, this is about Ben.
Oh, Ben, yes. How is he doing these days?
He's doing great. There's something he's been wanting to tell you. But I'll just say it because I'm too impatient.
What is it, Sharon?
Ben's mom wants us to get married. We're planning on having our wedding sometime early next year. They want to have lunch with us sometime to discuss upcoming plans. When's a good day for you, Dad?
Why, that's wonderful, Sharon. Congratulations, sweetheart. Oh, I am so happy for you.
Thanks so much, Dad.
It's very important to treat your new in-laws well. If you maintain a harmonious relationship with Ben's parents, good fortune will come back to you tenfold.
I understand, Dad. I'll do my best.
So, where are you guys gonna live? Have you decided on a house yet for the new family?
For the past few months, Ben and I have been looking around for possible candidates. There's a nice house near the one we're living in right now. We'll be signing the contract soon.
Well, it seems like the two of you already have things figured out. I'll leave it to your discretion. From now on, just forget about your ex-husband. It wasn't meant to work out between you and him anyway. Don't let the past get in the way of your future happiness. You can start a new, fresh life with Ben. Oh, he seems like a genuine guy. I wish you and your future husband all the best. Don't forget to give your dad a call from time to time. All right, sweetie?
Of course, Dad. And thanks again for the warm wishes. Love you.
No, I love you too, Sharon.
Have you two arrived home yet?
Yeah. Brad and I got home just a few minutes ago. You must be so exhausted from today's lunch meeting. Make sure to get plenty of rest, babe.
Nah, I'm fine. I was a bit nervous about meeting your father, but it seems that we were able to hit it off well. You seemed more anxious than I was earlier today. I noticed you and Brad were both dozing off in the car on the way back. I am actually really proud of Brad today. He didn't complain or throw a tantrum at all, not even once. The boy's very mature for his age. I guess he takes after his mother.
Or maybe he takes after his new father. Brad adores you so much. He's already getting excited about seeing you again. He's constantly asking for you. I'm starting to feel kinda left out.
As expected from my son Brad. He may not be my biological son, but I promise to love and cherish him as my own. And as for you, the love of my life, Sharon, I promise to be a faithful husband. Let's enjoy a long and happy life, just the three of us. Today was a long day. You and Brad should go to bed early tonight.
Thanks so much, hon. I always appreciate your kind, thoughtful words. I better put Brad to bed soon. He keeps telling me he's super sleepy. Let's go sign the contract for our new house tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow then. Yo, Sharon, what's up?
Excuse me? Do I know you?
Aw, come on, babe, cut it out. It's me, Mark, your husband.
What the hell are you talking about? You're not my husband anymore. Jeez, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Fine, let me reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Brad's father. Sound better?
Hey, don't make me laugh. You gave up your parental rights and custody of your son 2 years ago. Which means you no longer have any legal right to see or contact him. So why are you asking me about him now?
Brad is my son. I've missed my boy dearly. He must have grown up a lot these past few years. The last time I saw him was when he was 4 years old. He must be around 7 years old now, right?
That's none of your concern, all right? Brad has nothing to do with you. He's not your son anymore, remember? You abandoned him years ago. Brad is my responsibility, so just butt out.
Hey, Sharon, stop being so cruel. You can't just expect a parent to sever ties with their own child. I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with Brad. I want to take him out to the water park. There's one in San Antonio called Aquatica, so how about this weekend? Are you guys free? I may not have custody of my son, but I still have my visitation rights. You're legally obligated to let me see him.
All right, Mark. I'll let you see Brad this Saturday. But you have to return him after 3 hours. If you're even a minute late, I'm going to report you to the police. Am I clear?
Let's make this easier. Why don't you just come along, Sharon? Let's all go to the water park together.
Are you freaking crazy? Why the hell would I go to a water park with you? Do you think I've forgotten what you did to me years ago?
Oh well, have it your way. Your loss. Aw, look at my boy. The older he gets, the more he takes after me. Everything from the smile to the dimples, even the high cheekbones. Like father, like son, I'd say. All the mothers were commenting on how he's the spitting image of me. By the way, Brad kept asking for you. Like I said before, Sharon, you should have come along.
Dude, did you hit your head against the wall or something? Have you forgotten what I told you? Why the hell should I go to the water park with you, of all people? You dirty sleazeball.
Ouch, Sharon. Why you always gotta be so harsh towards me?
You have 2 hours left with Brad. Just bring my son home to me safely.
Okay, alright, I got it.
Ben, help me.
What's wrong, Sharon?
I'm just starting to regret letting Brad leave with Mark.
Oh, so Brad is visiting his real dad today, right?
Yeah. My ex keeps bothering me with text messages and photos from their date at the water park. It's just so annoying.
Oh, you already miss Brad, don't you? It's only gonna get harder for you and your son.
I'm sorry, Ben.
What for? There's no need to apologize to me, Sharon. I have no intention of deceiving Brad. I want to be as straightforward with him as possible. I hope he understands that I'm not trying to act like or replace his real father. I'm just his guardian, someone who will walk alongside him in his path of life. Even if he just views me as a stepdad, I'm fine with that also. Whatever makes him happy and comfortable, I'm totally okay with.
I'm so lucky to have met you, Ben. You're really the best guy I've ever known. Ugh, if only that dirtbag of an ex-husband didn't come back into my life. I wouldn't be this upset.
Oh, don't let it get to you. You'll only end up stressing yourself out even more. It's only a 3-hour visit anyway. Try to get some rest or do some meditation to calm down. If you're uncomfortable seeing your ex again, I'll pick Brad up for you.
No, it's okay. Just in case, I didn't tell Mark where we lived. Even this morning, I met up with him in front of my dad's house. That's where I'm gonna meet him again to pick up Brad in a few hours.
I see. Well, just let me know if anything comes up. Anything at all, okay?
Will do. Thanks for your concern, Ben.
Hey, Sharon, just arrived. I'm right in front of the house.
Give me a minute. I'll be outside.
Hey, Sharon.
Huh? What is it?
I've been wanting to tell you something, but I couldn't bring it up in front of your dad.
What is it? If it's something too embarrassing to say in front of my dad, maybe it's better not to say it at all.
It's about earlier today. When I was at the water park with Brad, I noticed that we got along really well. We joked around with each other the entire time like old buddies, even though we haven't seen each other for like all these years. He seems to really like me. Seeing Brad, I realized that he truly is my flesh and blood.
Not this again. Mark, just cut out the nonsense, will you? Wake up and get a hold of yourself.
I can't let go of Brad. I really can't. Listen, Sharon, I know I haven't been the best father to our son. But he is still my child, and after spending 3 hours with him, I realized that I was completely at fault. I messed up real bad, Sharon.
Mark, are you finished? It's too late. It's over. There's no point in regretting the past now. You screwed up years ago. It's time to move on.
Sharon, please, just give me one more chance. I want to be part of Brad's life again. From now on, I promise to be a better father. I'll visit him more often. I'll bring him to more amusement parks, family restaurants, and shopping malls. I'll remember to buy him presents for his birthday and Christmas. Anything he needs, I'll get it for him. And besides, once he hits puberty, you're gonna need an extra hand. Teenagers are tough to control, you know? There's peer pressure, preparing for college, girlfriend issues, and so on. Don't you think our Brad will need a reliable father figure beside him, like me?
Oh, Mark. Stop making me laugh. You really are something.
I had no idea Brad would enjoy the water park as much as he did. Seeing him smile and laugh made me realize what I've missed out on all this time. Had I known sooner, I would have taken him there every year. From now on, I promise to treat you and Brad better, to make up for the lost time. Oh man, it makes me so sad to think about how much my boy had missed me while I was gone. It absolutely breaks my heart.
Mark, are you drunk? Because you definitely don't sound sober right now. Look, I'm already in a crabby mood because it's 95 degrees outside and the air conditioning isn't working in this house. So don't try to test my patience any further. All you've been telling me up to this point is total baloney.
Sharon, I am being earnest here. Give me a break.
Mark, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but Brad doesn't think of you as his father. At most, you're like an older neighbor to him. I bet he doesn't even remember who you are. Stop trying to gain any sympathy from me. I can see right through your tricks. You are no longer his father, Mark. Remember that. You gave up your legal rights a long time ago. So quit wasting my time and stay the hell away from us. Why don't you just go back to that cute girlfriend of yours? I thought she didn't like Brad that much to begin with.
Sharon, please, don't act like this. I understand you're upset with me, and you have every right to be. I get it, 100%. But I was really hoping that we could just get back together again. Just like the good old times. Oh, do this for our son. Think about what kind of influence it would have on him knowing that his parents are living separately. Imagine the trauma he'll have to go through at school. It's obvious that he'll get picked on by the other kids in his class. And because he won't be able to focus, his grades will suffer. Then he'll start to rebel against authority, including you and the teachers. And before you know it, he'll drop out of school. Do you really wish that on Brad?
Wow. I literally just got goosebumps all over my body. Hey, Mark. Maybe you should change your occupation and become a fiction writer instead. It's obvious you have a knack for delusional thinking. You can actually put it to good use through writing. Maybe you'll earn an extra buck or two. But in all seriousness, Mark, I don't even know where to begin with you. You have got to be the most shameless person I've ever met in my entire life. Either that or you must have completely lost your mind after all these years. So what about that girlfriend of yours? What happened to her? Why are you not running back to her arms like you did right after you asked me for a divorce?
Don't even bring her up again, that gold-digging backstabber. She squandered all of my money and maxed out all of my credit cards to fund her personal collection of high-end brand name bags and shoes. All the while cheating on me with a wealthy Italian businessman behind my back. She even got pregnant with his baby. I was so stupid to fall in love with a crazy girl like that. Thank God she's out of my life now.
Aww, you poor thing. Well, I guess karma finally came around. You got what you deserved, Mark. That's actually pretty amusing to hear. Entertaining, to say the least. So what? What do you want me to do about your situation?
So, what I'm trying to say is, I have no regrets about leaving that traitor. I was wrong, completely wrong. I'm a horrible, terrible, useless human being. I made an incredibly stupid mistake. And I'm truly sorry. I deeply repent how I've treated you and Brad in the past. So let's just start over again. I promise to be a much better husband and father this time. Please, for Brad's sake, think about our son.
You had better shut that foul mouth of yours. I don't want to hear my son's name from your repulsive voice. Do you know who's worse than that gold digger? You, Mark. You abandoned your 3-year-old son, giving up both custody and parental rights. You pressured me for a quick divorce so that you could run into your lover's embrace and live happily ever after. You're the one who chose your mistress over your family. And now you're trying to crawl your way back into our lives. Do you not have any moral conscience?
That's why I've told you numerous times I was wrong, and I'm sorry for what I did.
Okay, tell you what, Mark. Come meet me in front of my house.
Right now? Awesome, I'll be there in a minute. Hey, where are you? Why haven't you come out yet?
Have you come to your senses yet, Mark? It looks like my dad and brother couldn't restrain themselves when they saw you. Were they able to knock some sense back into you?
You know, Sharon, I can report this to the police if I really wanted to. I can sue your dad and brother for assault and battery. But I'm just gonna let it go this time, for our family's sake. Sharon, let's get back together again.
Oh, Mark, I forgot to tell you one very important thing. I'm gonna get married soon. To someone else. My son absolutely adores his soon-to-be stepdad. We've decided to change his surname to his new father's name.
What? Hey, you sneaky woman. Wasn't it enough that you took away practically all of my savings and left me broke? And now you're telling me that you're remarrying? Who the hell is this new guy? I won't allow it. I'm Brad's father, no one else.
It looks like you still haven't completely come to your senses, Mark. I think I'll have to call my dad and brother in again. They're still not done with you.
Oh, Sharon, please, let's be reasonable here. Let's work this out like two mature adults. You can't possibly think about getting married again. It hasn't been that long since we got divorced. Getting remarried is out of the question.
It's been 4 years since the divorce, Mr. Mark. My son was 3 years old at the time. And now he's 7 years old. It's been long enough, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, come on. Fess up, Sharon. You were seeing the guy before we got divorced. Am I right? Go on, admit it. Tell me who he is. I'm gonna find out where this guy lives and I'm gonna beat him to a pulp.
In your dreams, Mark. Do you think my new husband will let you come near him?
Sharon, I'm begging you, please, just let me live with you again. I have nowhere else to go. Let's do this for Brad's sake. Are you gonna allow our son to live without seeing his father?
What do you mean Brad doesn't have a father? I told you before, his stepdad will be his new father. He's a very trustworthy, dedicated, and hardworking father figure. And he earns a hefty salary. Compared to him, you're a nobody. A complete loser.
Oh, please don't be like this, Sharon, please.
Quit whining. What are you, like 12? You're starting to annoy the hell out of me, Mark. I'm really beginning to get fed up with you. How dare you show your face to me? You ruthlessly abandoned your family years ago. You are dead to me, Mark. Don't you ever forget that.
Sharon, babe.
And don't babe me ever again. Hearing your voice makes me want to puke. If there's one thing I ever regret doing in my lifetime, it's allowing a piece of scum like you to come into my life. I get nightmares even now thinking about the weeks leading up to the divorce. You have brought me nothing but pain and misery, Mark. And yet you have the nerve to ask me to get back together with you? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm your Barbie doll? Even if I wasn't planning on remarrying, I would never agree to living with a piece of trash like you. Ever again. Remember when I begged you to reconsider the divorce, for Brad's sake? You completely ignored me and ran straight to your mistress. And now that you got dumped, you're using my son to gain sympathy from me? Are you out of your mind?
Is there anything I can do that will help you change your mind?
Sometimes I wish you would just fall off a cliff and die. If you don't want to rack up more bad karma, just get the hell out of my face. Forever. Got that? Hi, babe.
Hey, sweetie, how's Brad?
He's asleep right now. Mark, my psychotic ex-husband, keeps pestering me about getting back together again.
You mean Brad's real dad?
Yeah, real dad, whatever that means. Mark got a good taste of my dad and brother's wrath last time. But he keeps spewing the same nonsense over and over again. Like a broken record. He still hasn't come to his senses yet. It's driving me completely insane.
So what you're saying is your ex is still persistently trying to get you back? Is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately. Initially, I didn't want to confront you about this issue. But I realized that if you were to find out about this later, it would only hurt you more. That's why I'm telling you now. I really can't stand even being in the same room as Mark. But he keeps pressuring me and Brad to live with him. I really don't know what else to do anymore. This psychopath refuses to go away.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to talk to this Mark guy myself.
Wait, you are? Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, Sharon. I'll take care of this once and for all. Just give me his number.
All right. I'll check and send it over in a sec.
Later that evening, my fiancé Ben called up my ex-husband Mark. The two had a brief meeting at a local bar. Ben is a tall, muscular guy with over 10 years of boxing under his belt. He has broad shoulders and gives off an imposing, charismatic vibe. Mark, on the other hand, is a scrawny guy who isn't even 5'5". Even while we were married, he never liked the idea of working out. During their encounter, Mark was unable to say a single word to Ben. What a drastic difference from the big-mouthed loser that tried to win me back with all that superficial talk. After Ben threatened Mark to leave me and Brad alone, Mark immediately apologized and ran off. Soon afterwards, Mark texted me with the following words: "Have a nice life." And I never heard back from him again. Finally, I'm able to focus on my future wedding plans without having to worry about that vile human trash. Ben and I signed the contract for the new house and started to purchase some furniture. In about 3 weeks, we'll all be moving in together. The wedding ceremony won't be held until early next year, but we decided to start our new lives together. I hope that the three of us can begin a fresh, new life filled with joy and happiness. I often tell Ben that we should never look back and only focus on building our new future together.
Max, I think you've been slacking with the housework recently. All the food that you make for dinner is just pre-made food that you buy at the store.
Hey, Katie, I'm really sorry about that. It's just that I've been really busy with work recently. I don't really have the time to be cooking much these days. I still try to make an effort to make a balanced meal, though.
Stop using your work as an excuse for this. The salary that you earn is terrible. There's no way that you're busy with work with that kind of salary. I really don't care if the dinner you make is balanced or not. I want to eat things that are delicious and expensive. I get in a really bad mood as soon as I realize the dinner is boring. Would you please put more effort into making nice food? I want to eat fancy foods like lobster and steak.
I don't think that we have the kind of money to be eating things like that. How about I cook a roast chicken for dinner tonight?
Did you just say roast chicken? That's so boring. I want you to go somewhere and buy a huge lobster.
Were you not listening to me? I don't think that we have that kind of money right now. Do you not realize how expensive a lobster is? We still have to pay off the loan for this condo that we live in. We really need to save some money right now.
This is all your fault for having such a low salary. I don't want to have to live a life where we can barely spend any money. That's such a boring life.
Well, it can't be helped right now. We literally just bought this condo. You were the one that really wanted to live here, even though it was way over our budget. We have to save some money now because you chose this place.
Why are you saying that as if you did me a favor? I earn more money than you, so it's pretty obvious that I should get the final say in the condo that we purchase. I really don't appreciate you complaining about this to me.
I'm not complaining to you at all. I'm just saying that we should limit our spendings right now, as we still have to pay off the loan for this place.
Why should I have to care about that? I thought that I put you in charge of the housework and managing our living expenses. The reason we don't have much money is because you're terrible at budgeting. I wish you would do a better job at that considering you have such a terrible salary. You really are so useless. How about you try to work a little harder from now on?
I think that I already work hard enough. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day and make breakfast for both of us. Then I make a packed lunch for both of us and head to work. Once I finish work, I have to stop by the grocery store and buy ingredients for dinner. Once I get back home, I do all the housework and then start making us dinner. I have so much to do already. I'm really trying my best right now.
So what? You're just doing what you're supposed to do. You have a lower salary than me, so you should be doing all the housework.
Yes, I know that, and I am currently doing all the housework and cooking. Please don't ask me to try any harder because I'm already at my limit.
Stop whining so much. I hate all the boring dinners that you've been making recently. I want to live a luxurious life seeing as I earn such a good salary.
That's just not possible. I will admit that you have a higher than average salary for your age. It's still not enough to live a luxurious lifestyle, especially because we bought an expensive condo together. We need to work together as husband and wife and pay back the loan for this place first. Once it's all paid for, then we can start spending a little more money.
You really are so annoying. I should never have gotten married to you in the first place. You earn a terrible salary, but you're just so arrogant. You always talk back to me like this. You don't have enough respect for me. Do you not realize how much more I earn when compared to you?
Oh, please don't say stuff to me like that. I'm really grateful that you're my wife. I'm also very happy that I managed to get married to you.
If you really feel that way, I want you to prove it. I want tonight's dinner to be very fancy. I want to eat a lobster dish. Is that clear? If the dinner is boring again, I'm not going to eat it.
Fine. I guess we can eat something expensive from time to time. Would it be okay if I make the lobster dish this weekend, though? I have to work overtime today and won't be able to get home till pretty late at night. I don't think that I'm going to have time to cook anything fancy.
Did you just say overtime? You better not be serious. Why does someone that barely earns any money have to work overtime? It makes no sense at all. I'm going to be finishing work at around 5 p.m. today. You better not make me wait for dinner.
It is true that my salary isn't that high. I'm still a full-time worker for this company. There are going to be times when I have to work some overtime. I hope that you can understand that.
I'm guessing that you have to work overtime because you're such a useless worker. I really do regret marrying such a useless man like you. I really don't know what I was thinking. If I could go back in time, I definitely wouldn't get married to you again. I think it's the biggest mistake I've made in life.
Oh, please, stop saying things like that. It really hurts my feelings when you say that.
I really hate that you're so emotionally weak as well. Aren't you supposed to be a man? This is another reason why I absolutely despise you. So much about you annoys me.
It might be true that I'm not strong emotionally. I'm still doing my best every single day to try and live a happy life with you.
Did you just say that you're trying to live a happy life with me? Why are you trying to live a happy life as well? You should be putting all your effort into making my life happy. Who cares about your life? If you really want to continue living with me, you better listen to everything that I tell you to do.
Okay, fine. I'll make sure to come back home as soon as possible tonight.
You better be back home early to make dinner. I really don't mind getting a divorce from you at all, by the way. If you don't want me to divorce you, you better come back home in time to make me a nice dinner. Is that clear?
Yes, I do understand what you're telling me to do. Hey, Katie, I thought that you told me that you would be done with work at 5 p.m. I've already finished making dinner for us. When are you planning to come home?
What are you talking about? You told me that you were going to have to work overtime today. That's why I decided to come eat at an expensive French restaurant.
Wait, what? You were the one that told me to come home early so that I could make you dinner. That's why I left work early and went to the grocery store. I even bought a lobster like you told me to. I just finished cooking a dish with it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why did you buy something so expensive?
Don't you remember the conversation that we had earlier? You were the one that told me that you wanted to eat lobster.
Stop making up lies like that. You're really starting to annoy me again. I was having such a nice time at this restaurant, you just completely ruined my happy mood. Don't bother contacting me anymore.
So you don't really care if the dinner that I made goes to waste? I spent a lot of time and effort making this for you.
Stop trying to make it sound like you did me a favor. That's really annoying as well. If you think it's gonna be wasted, just eat it all yourself.
I can't finish this all by myself. I guess I'll just leave your portion in the fridge then. I'll heat it up for you tomorrow.
What did you just say? Are you really planning on giving me reheated food tomorrow? I'm definitely not gonna eat it. You may as well just throw it away.
I really don't like wasting food like that. I guess I'll just put it in your lunchbox for tomorrow then.
I don't need lunch tomorrow. I'm also not gonna be coming home tonight either.
Wait, what? Why?
I just ordered a bunch of wine and don't really feel like going all the way home. You also ruined my mood completely, so I don't really want to have to see your face today.
So you're eating at an expensive French restaurant all by yourself, and you're drinking a lot of wine?
I'm not here by myself. I'm not like you at all. There's no way I would go to a restaurant by myself.
Who are you with then? Are you with someone from your workplace? You're not alone with another guy, are you?
Would there be a problem if I was with a guy right now?
You're not completely alone with him, are you? There's other people there, right?
It's just the two of us. We're on a date after all.
What did you just say? You're on a date? Wait, that's a joke, right?
I don't have the time to waste joking around with you. Everything that I just said to you is the truth.
So does this mean that you're cheating on me?
I'm not cheating on you. I would never do such a thing. It's just that I can't be satisfied by just one man. A woman as beautiful as me deserves to have a couple of boyfriends. Did you really think that a man like you could have exclusive possession of me?
I really hope that you're not serious about what you just told me. You're just drunk and saying stupid things, right?
I mean exactly what I'm saying to you. I'm not that drunk. You're pretty much just a housewife to me. I only decided to keep you around because you have a job and can do all the housework. Did you really think that I would seriously be in love with a man like you? You're so pathetic if you really believed that.
Oh, I'm so shocked to hear all of this. You really are the worst kind of person. I had a strange feeling that you were just using me. I really didn't want to believe it. Now that you've told me how you really feel about me, I can't be with you any longer.
So what? You want to get a divorce from me then? I'm completely fine with that. You're the one that's going to struggle without me. I'm gonna be completely fine without you in my life.
I've been doing everything that I can to be a good husband to you, and this is how you treat me? You've been cheating on me? Oh, I'm gonna sue you.
I knew you'd say that. You're desperate for money after all. That's fine by me. I'll pay you a divorce settlement. I guess it's gonna be around $20,000, right? That's nothing to me. The condo that we bought is my property, though. You're gonna have to move out.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna be asking you to pay me $20,000 then. You can also keep the condo to yourself. It's under your name and I can't afford to pay the loan for it anyway.
Everything is sorted then. Make sure that you hand the divorce papers in tomorrow. I also want you to move out of my condo by the end of this week.
I want to leave this place as soon as possible. I'm gonna start getting all of my belongings together right now. I'll be able to move out by tomorrow.
Yeah, that works for me. Don't bother contacting me ever again, by the way. I am not going to help you out no matter what happens.
You don't need to worry about that. I have no intention of talking to you ever again. Goodbye forever.
Hey, Max. I've decided that I'm going to forgive you.
Katie, why are you contacting me out of nowhere? We're strangers to each other now. I thought that we decided that we won't be contacting each other from now on.
Were you not listening to what I just told you? I said that I'm willing to forgive you. You can come back and live with me again.
Why would I want to do that? I have no intention of getting back together with you.
There's no need for you to hide your true feelings. I know that you regret splitting up with me. You're sad that you had to get a divorce from such a wonderful woman like me.
Actually, it's the opposite. I'm really happy that I got to get a divorce from a cheating piece of trash like you.
Why are you telling me so many lies? I bet that you have to live very frugally now that you're no longer married to me.
Actually, I'm doing perfectly fine. I've always been pretty good at budgeting. I live a lifestyle that's suitable to my income. I also don't have to pay the loans for that condo anymore, so I've been able to save some money.
You must miss living in this high-rise condo right next to the station.
I actually don't miss it at all. I never really understood why you wanted to buy that place so much.
What are you talking about? The view from this room is amazing. I bet that you're living in some rusty old apartment room by yourself. Surely you'd be better off coming back and living with me. I'm telling you that you can come back to me. You should just stop acting so tough and just get back together with me.
Actually, I really have no interest in getting back together with you. I'm pretty content with this new place that I'm living in. I have no intention of going back to live with you in that condo. You also have other boyfriends, right? Why don't you ask one of them to move in with you?
I'm asking you to move back in because my other boyfriends are useless.
I think it's going to be very difficult for you to find another man like me. I was working a full-time job while doing all the housework and cooking after all. It was really difficult listening to your orders every single day on top of all of that.
I want to start living with you again because life was going so smoothly back then. I really want you to come back to me.
I'm guessing you've run out of money because of the ridiculous lifestyle that you live. I had a very difficult time trying to control your spendings when we lived together. I know that you're terrible at managing your money. You also lost my source of income when we got divorced.
Why would your income matter? You probably weren't earning that much anyway.
Actually, I was probably earning more than you thought. You just didn't know because you're terrible at managing money. You were giving me $2,000 a month towards living expenses, right? Well, $1,500 of that went straight into paying for the loans for the condo. That means that you were only contributing $500 into our living costs. That's why I was contributing $2,000 out of my salary every single month towards our living expenses. I didn't really mind at the time because you were my wife, and I wanted to make sure that you were happy.
How did someone like you manage to put $2,000 towards our living expenses every month? I thought you had a terrible salary.
I told you this many times, but you never seemed to listen to me. I was working a full-time job just like you were. You kept on saying that you earned a lot more than me, but that actually wasn't really true. I actually earned more than you on months where I had to work a lot of overtime.
Why are you making up lies like that? You told me that you earned around $20,000 a year. That was just before we got married.
That was so many years ago. I earned quite a few promotions after that. Currently, I earn more than double that every single year. I think my current yearly salary is approximately $50,000. Your yearly salary is around $52,000, right? It's really not that different to how much I earn.
Why didn't you tell me about any of this? I had no idea.
Actually, I did try to tell you about it many times. You just never chose to listen. You always assumed that I had a low salary and mocked me about it.
Why did you ask me to pay you a compensation fee if you were earning so much then? You definitely didn't need my money at all. You're such a huge liar. You tricked me.
We had to get a divorce because you were cheating on me with multiple different men. You ruined my life, and that's why I got that money. How is that a trick?
I promise that I won't ever cheat on you again. Would you please just come back to me? I realized that I really can't live without you. I've barely got any savings left at all. I don't think I'm going to be able to pay the loans for this condo in the near future. I also haven't been able to pay the utility bills this month. They might cut off my water and electricity at this rate.
How did that happen? I thought that you still had a lot of savings when we got the divorce. There's no way that you could have spent all of that money already.
Actually, I managed to spend it all. One of my boyfriends moved in with me after we got a divorce from each other. That boyfriend told me that he wanted a nice car, so I bought it for him. I also bought a lot of other things for him. I couldn't say no to him whenever he asked me to buy him something.
So you managed to use up all your savings on a guy?
Yeah, I had to pay everything because he was a part-time worker. He didn't earn much money at all.
So you got a divorce from me so that you could date a part-time worker? I'm a little shocked by that.
I thought that I'd be fine because I managed to live a normal life with you. I thought that you had a terrible salary. That's why I thought I could live with a part-time worker as well.
You really are dumb, aren't you? Do you not use your brain at all? It's not difficult to manage your money, by the way. All you have to do is make sure that you don't spend more than you earn. You should have realized by now that you have to live frugally to pay for the loan of that condo. That place that you chose is really expensive. We were barely getting by even when I was still living with you. I warned you that that condo you chose was way over budget. You didn't listen to me at all.
Okay, fine. I'll admit that I was wrong and that you were right. I was wrong about everything I did to you as well. I'm really sorry. Please, would you just come back and live with me? I really need your help. I finally realized what an amazing husband you really were. I completely regret getting a divorce from you.
I guess we could get back together. Did you really think that I would say something like that after you did that to me? I'm definitely not going to be getting back together with you. I also have no intention of staying in contact with you in the future.
Please don't say stuff like that. You're gonna hurt my feelings. I realized that I need you in my life. You were the person that I was meant to be with.
You just want to come back because I work a full-time job and do all of the housework for you. I am not coming back to you so that you can treat me like a slave again. You're just going to have to learn to be more independent from now on. Try to use your brain and think about the way you spend your money.
Please don't abandon me like this. I'm begging you. I also promise that I'll help you out with the housework from now on. I won't order you around anymore and I'll respect your opinion. Please just get back together with me.
I've already given you my answer. I also don't want you to ever contact me ever again. I'm going to be blocking you. Goodbye forever. Katie failed to control her spendings and couldn't pay the loans for her condo anymore. She ended up having to sell the condo and had to move out into a cheap apartment room out of town. She was really shocked by how small her new apartment room was. On the other hand, I'm really enjoying my life away from Katie. I've become really good at doing the housework thanks to the time I spent living with her. These days, I can get the housework for myself done very quickly, so I have a lot of free time to use for my hobbies. I'm really glad that I managed to get out of a toxic marriage with her. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.